trades blindly and dumbly, right? Had we gone long here, we would be down atrociously. We would be down how much already? 30 points? That would not be good. And again, until I don't see a proper bullish close, I think the shorts could still play out. We are above the 1 day maximum either way. So I could see some shorts just play out into this area if we close back under these lows. Right? Like if price action is able to close under these lows here on the 5 minute, then I do think that it could be there, right? If it closed under like the 640s, the 630s, I could absolutely see the market just head lower because if we look here, we do have some liquidity at 600. I think the overall move is going to be like maybe go down a bit lower and then reject. We did have this 1 hour FVG, which got barely tapped, but it did get tapped, right? This gap right here on the 1 hour got tapped. Now we're headed lower. Let's make cool drawings, guys. But yeah, if we do start going lower, I do think the shorts could play out. I think it's just going to be a waiting game today. Market opens in 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. I'm definitely not taking a pre-market trade though. That I guarantee. I want to wait for some proper volume, bro, because right now we're still within a chop. So I'm probably gonna wait at least for the first 5 minute candle to close, and then we'll let it rippy. Rocket ship strategy, perhaps, bro. Today might be the day. Quick question: can you guys hear the music I have playing like in the background, or does it sound like some heavily distorted shit? Kind of. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, right? Again, pre-market, I talked about how I wanted to see it dump, to then go higher. If we claim the highs against 700, we know it's a volatile level. I'm willing to go long above there. So let's see, right? Let's see what happens. Let's wait until 9:30. Oh. Are you watching any higher time frame today? Yeah, so the 1 hour, right, we're in a zone where it could reject. That's why I'm not willing to go long yet, right? Again, look at the 15. The 15 is starting to develop nicely, right? You put in a nice little low, go higher. If this 50-minute candle closes above, then that might be our zone to be like, okay, shit might go down. And then look at the 1 hour. If we close into this gap by 10 a.m., it would be good. I do think we could rip through it. That's why I want to see what's up, manage add-ons, Scott zones. But yeah, that's kind of the move for today, at least for me. Until we don't get above 700, there's definitely no buys for me. Once we can get above, we'll talk. But happy market open, ladies and gentlemen. Look at my hand. See how I'm not going on tilt at the open and taking bad trades? Be the same. Let me take a trade. Again, as for shorts, if we can close under, what level was this? 640 we talked about? Yeah, if the first 5 minutes close under 640, then sure, right? Again, we're seeing some liquidity coming over here. So if price can react here, then maybe we can get something to play with, right? But again, these shorts are definitely not something I'm entertaining until the first 3 minute candle close. Or if we get a volume event before that, then sure, right, I'll go for it. But either way, until I don't get anything significant, I'm just not entertaining it. Is that like my cheese drippy, bro? Well, my brother sent me that like 20 times yesterday. Now it's fucking stuck in my head. Did not tag these orders. Wow. I was expecting these orders to be activated, and then we can maybe catch something from there. I guess not. I mean, we can still reject here. I'm gonna wait until we get more clarity. I need some key level to trigger, dude. I'm not trading without a key level trigger. Dude, this is really good follow through on the 1 hour for the shorts, right? Like, I could see this getting in now, but there's been no key level activation, no major volume event, so this could just bounce higher at any moment. That's why I'm not in on sells, because there wasn't really any key level activation or anything yet. Like, the sells are trailing, which is cool, whatever, but again, it's nothing major right now. Oh my god, bro, this open is just ripping down, dude. The FOMO, the FOMO, the FOMO. Okay, we're getting a major call resistance level here. We can get something here. Okay, we got a key level triggered here, but again, no major volume event yet. We're gonna have to make a decision soon. I entered at 21,685. Nice, bro. Good shit. I didn't. I think we're due for a pullback. Again, 21,500 seems like a good target right now. Right, especially given the momentum. I do want to see some sort of retracement. I doubt we're just going to shred there. I think we're going to have some sort of retracement, volume event, and then that's where I'm looking to get in. I'm not trying to FOMO in, jump in, whatever. If it wants to shred there, just sure, bro, go ahead. But I highly doubt it's going to be a one-sided run for 200 points in these conditions. Let's see, right? If we get like a major seller event appear, I'll go short. If we don't, I'll keep my long overall bias. Do think we could be due all the way down to 500 though. I just need to see a proper volume event, bro. Let's see where this 5-minute closes too, right? Because with this little bounce at the end, the 5-minute could leave a massive wick, and we could get a nice wick fill setup. Again, told you guys, this was not just going to melt from here, bro. It needed to retrace. We've already retraced 20 points. And we're probably going to retrace a bit more, maybe. However, 585 looks like a good area to go from, right? Could be like a 15-point stop trade. Go for 85, 15-point stop. Could be a really high RR trade, not gonna lie. If we can get a volume event. Right, if I see that this key level gets like obliterated, then we could get a nice setup there. But unless we get that, I just think it's gonna rally itself back higher. Think like a market maker, guys. What would you do if you were a market maker? I would buy a Lamborghini Revuelto. Okay, let's see. We're getting some good stuff over here. Still no crazy volume events, but honestly, I'm willing to test out the shorts as soon as we get that volume confirmation. So not yet. Give it a sec because again, we are at a major resistance level here. I want to wait it out a bit. Dude, if this can give me the volume event that I want, that would be beautiful. I'm gonna short now. If not, mm, okay, guys, I need to make a decision soon. I need the volume event, bro. I can't jump into the trade without the event. That would just be premature. Unless we burst lower. Give me that burst. It's not giving me the high volume event I want, bro. Okay, I'm shorting now with a stop at the 5 minute high that we just put in. So I'm in on a short right now. My stop is at the 5 minute high, and then I'm just going over for 500. That's kind of the plan. So I'm in now. Got filled over at what price did I get filled over at? 583. And then I'm riding the downside. My stop is just over at 620, I guess. If this doesn't shred lower now, I'm getting out early though. I need this level to break. Like if 575 does not break soon, I am getting out of my position, right? So this was the entry. The stop is at 619. The TP is at 500. Again, I need to see some downside delivery though. If we start creating highs even on book map, I'm not staying in. There we go. Give me that. Give me some shorts. Give me some aggressiveness. I need to see aggressiveness under these levels just because there's no previous volume. So I need to see sellers really start stepping in right now. There we go. Big seller here. Push price lower. There we go. Thank you. Okay, passive buyers are starting to show up, but they're not being too strong, so I'm not too concerned. What I'm going to do is I'll take a partial off at 540 and then let the rest ride. I'm taking a partial off at 550. Just right below here, below the 1 day max. And just let the rest ride. Again, if it retraces, it is what it is, right? But I do think we could get a good movement from here. No crazy volume events, but again, the trend is clear. Sellers are overpowered. That again, even with no volume event, the reason why I got in was we have very clear, strong sellers coming in at market. Even the passive buyers are not holding too well. And again, we do have some liquidity down here. It is an options level as well, so it's a very strong level, right? When you got market makers lining up, and you have liquidity on here. So that's why I'm willing to take the move targeting this level. And again, overall, the current structure is as bearish as it's ever going to get. There we go. If we break under 60, it should be a quicker ride once we can get rid of these buyers that are coming in at market. I'm not liking how the buyers are eating it up, though. Let's see what happens, right? I'm not the biggest fan right now. I might just trail my stop heavily. But let's see. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of no real volume events. It's getting a bit choppy. Even though it might not be the best decision, my gut is telling me trail the stop. So I'm going to break even on the trade, even with no partial, and then I'll just let it run to full TP. So, guys, my stop is a break even. I'm not something. I'm not liking the volume rejections here. If it takes me out of break even, it is what it is. I just don't feel as much conviction in it anymore. Right? If it takes me out of break even, it is. I don't care. I'm just not the biggest fan of not seeing any major volume. Like again, when it's driven by market volume decisions, it's like, wah. But again, if it plays out, and that's fire. So I'm still, oh my god, yes, give me that rib. Give me that rippy. 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 Oh my god, we're plummeting. We're entering a recession. Give me the recession. Trump, tariff time. I'm partialing out right now, guys. I'm taking off a partial and then letting the rest run. Are you still trading prop or full personal? So honestly, I haven't even traded the top step challenge yet. I kind of forgot about it. I'll start trading it again tomorrow. Right now, I'm trading personal. I took off 2 contracts. I got 2 contracts running. But yeah, dude, honestly, I kind of forgot about that. Like, I activated the account. I just haven't traded it yet, bro. But yeah, I'll trade prop sometimes. Like on lower probability days, I would much rather. I'm trading my fundeds. I don't want to be risking personal capital those days, and I don't want those days on the track record, even if I win. Well, let's see, right? I took a partial. I'm a break. Again, it's a good. So my first partial was here. Second, then I'll get a 1-1. And again, I'm willing to get into another trade today if we get a volume event. Could happen. But I'm liking this so far. So I'm going to break even. Took a partial here. And yeah, that's that. Where is your entry? My entry is at 583.50. Vamos! I'm taking off another contract and then letting the rest right to full TP. So I got 1 contract remaining in the position. I already parceled out 3. Youpee! Youpee! I'm gonna start trailing my stop very aggressively, guys. So I have my stop now at 544. Actually, no, 545. So I have my stock trail that honestly I'm gonna put it at the candle. I don't care if it stops me out, dude. I'm already making back today. And that's the only thing that matters in life, guys. Making a shitload of money, so much money. Well, today's gonna be like a 4,600 if it stops me at break even, 5,200 if it goes to full TP. Not a bad day. I gotta take the car to service after this, so this just paid for the car service. Even though it's probably gonna be like $40. WBMW. By the way, it's recorded. I'll send it to the Telegram as soon as I'm done being a fucking degenerate on the charts. Car service for the next 100 years. Yeah, bro. The problem is I'm trying to get a supercar, so that might not listen. Okay, and oh shit, I'm still in. Bro, it edged my stop to the. Watch it stop me out just because I laughed. Dude, it literally, like, it did not hit my stop, like, by one tick. It's gonna stop me out, isn't it? Yo. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Da, 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 da. No, wait, it goes to full TP after. Bro, I kid you not, guys. This stop is one tick away from where price was. What I think it got to the level, it just never went through the level. I'm lowering my stop over to 5. How much Charlotte? I'm putting it at 525. I want to secure a bit more profit just in case. Again, it's okay. Now it's gonna stop me out, isn't it? No, no, no. No way. This is stop me out again. I'm testing my luck too much, bro. I think I'm gathering bad karma by getting all this. No. Fuck you. Okay, it hit my stop. Damn, that's rough. Good trade. Our mentor gets brain rot when TPs get smashed. Well, guess what also happens when TPs get smashed? Squirtle comes out, okay? So what's up, bro? Okay, I'm gonna go get my laptop to get Squirtle here, because I don't know where he is on this PC. If the full TP hits, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. Actually, no, I just made 5 bans. I'm fucking chill. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Give me just a break. And the moment I fucking get out, it hits the full TP. Wow. Brutal, not that brutal. Fuck you, NQ. Respectfully. Did you trade on the personal? Yeah, bro. No fun today. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Your mom's good. Alright, let's get TP Squirtle out here. Guys, I need W's in the chat if you made money shorting today. If you made money and you don't put a W in the chat, I will personally come to your house because I have your IP addresses, and I will forcefully type a W into the chat. Get a mentor that gives you threats, bro. Threats motivate people like nothing else, bro. That's why I do it. It's all love. I made mental money some W. Yeah, me too, bro. I was crushing it on Roblox yesterday. Nah, good stuff, Griff. I know you're done for the week, bro. You've had a banker week. Well done. You're welcome here every day. Woohoo! Dude, we're on a fucking roll lately, not gonna lie. We've had like 12 green days in a row now, I think. Or less, I don't know. I'll check my journal later. But I know we're on a roll. And what happens when we're on a roll is we get this little motherfucker over here dancing. He likes to dance. What? What? Nasty. Okay, guys, really big thing. Let me switch back over to the left to the PC. So, big thing I want to show you guys, right? Notice how we had. Okay, so guys, notice how we had this initial short move, and we didn't take it because it didn't line up with the strategy, right? We didn't have edge on this move. However, the moment we had edge with a confirmed level rejection, once that we broke under the levels, and once that we had bookmap volume, then we took the trade, right? Again, so this is what we use, right? We had an options level here. We had a bookmap level just right here. Right, let me bring up the fucking. So what time was this, right? This was at 9:40, okay. So look at this here, right? We had all these key levels here on bookmap. Right, we had all this liquidity here, but then we see that we have, let me make this bigger. But then we see that we have all these big aggressive sellers, right? So I know that we have momentum. I see that we broke up under a key level for options, and we broke under a key level for futures right here, right?
And Q1 validated.
Shut up, bro. I just made money on shorts. I don't care about longs. Shut up. And then we had the liquidity under, right? So again, we had all the context. Again, above here, we didn't have context, bro. There was literally nothing on bookmap telling me to go. Like, okay, it's dumping and... Like, markets are gonna dump, but they're gonna pump, bro. Doesn't mean you should go for the fucking move. No, now here we're dumping, and we have major volume, and we're breaking through liquidity. Oh, that sounds to me like that's a good trade. Guess what? It is. Dude, that was a clean exit. Yeah, I mean, look at the price range. Look at where we rejected. Dude, our exits lately have just been, like, fucking impeccable. Very beautiful. But yeah, guys, good stuff. Appreciate you being here. I gotta take my BMW to service, and I got a lot of stuff to do because I gotta onboard my brother. By the way, my brother's gonna be joining the Galworth Capital team because he's really good at AI stuff. So yeah, he's gonna be helping us out a lot. The fucking 16-year-old, and he already knows how to build insane N8N bots, which we're gonna use here at Galworth. So yeah. By the way, look at the bookmap again. Volume area gets out, taps back into the volume area on bookmap. And then burst, right? Again, since tapped into the volume area at 500, already at 540, the stop would have been 15 points. It's already at 2-1 from this volume area. So they're working really well. But we made money shorting. Now time to gamble it. See you guys. Appreciate you.